Welcome back to Metta Minds with Miss Helene. I am Miss Helene, and this is the place where we learn to unlock the power of our minds. Every moment of every day, we have so many feelings that come across our mind. We don't have to try and get rid of them. We don't have to try and suppress them, no matter how we're feeling. What we do need to do is notice them. They are there for a reason, so why? Being aware of our feelings is a huge part of being aware of ourselves and who we are. Being aware of ourselves and who we are allows us to be aware of other people and understand other people better too. We can't understand other people if we aren't aware of ourselves first. So being aware of ourselves helps us to understand why other people might be feeling things as well. Today we are going to be reading a book about feelings and then have a little chat about it after. Let's go. Inside My Heart and in My Head. Feelings. By Libby Walden, illustrated by Richard Jones. Feelings. Inside my heart and in my head, all kinds of feelings dwell. As they spark and bounce around, I fall under their spell. Sometimes I want to cry and stomp and really cause a scene. And other times I laugh and smile. What do these feelings mean? Looking from the outside, I may seem the same to you, but deep beneath the surface, feelings bubble, stir, and brew. Brave. Facing up to all our fears, you scale the mountaintop and ignore the voice of panic that rises to make you stop. The journey might be hard, the path may not be straight, but if you're bold and carry on, the view below looks great. That's a feeling of brave. Let's see what's next. Sad. With a crash, the river breaks, bursting through its banks. It happens without warning, no sorry, please or thanks. It covers every inch of land until there is no more, just a sea of salty tears with no sign of the shore. Oh, that happens when we're sad, doesn't it? Our feelings burst out in tears. Angry. Deep beneath the surface lies a fire pit in the ground where the blazing magma spits and bubbles, swirling all around. The pressure keeps on mounting and your world begins to shake when a sudden loud eruption forms a scorching lava lake. That's what it feels like when we're angry, like we're gonna burst. Happy. Dancing to the rhythm of noisy steel drum band at a party where the sun beams down and warms the soft white sand. There's cheerful laughter in the air, the ocean's cool and fine, the colors of the island glow in the hot sunshine. Is that what it feels like when we're happy? Ooh, jealous. When someone else has what you want, an emerald mist rolls in. It churns and seeds and eats you up from somewhere deep within. Your vision blurs, your mind is fixed on things you do not own. And as a green steam begins to rise, you give an envious moan. Jealous is when you feel like you want something somebody else has. That's what feeling jealous feels like. Alone. Floating through the turquoise sky in a single bubble, as though the world has told you off and now you're in deep trouble. Through the clouds you slowly soar, as no one looks or listens, far away from all the world in a ball that floats and glistens. When we feel alone, that's how we feel. Oh, embarrassed. Your face feels like it's burning and the spotlight's shining bright. The world is staring at you in this pure but blinding light. The air is still and silent as your heart beats like a drum. You wish that you could disappear and all you feel is numb. Excited. Standing by the bonfire on a chilly autumn night, waiting for the fireworks to sparkle and delight. The bright and dazzling colours fizzle, glow and pop against the darkness of the sky. The explosions are non-stop. It's what it feels like when you're excited, like you're waiting for something to burst and happen. Afraid. Sprinting in between the trees and not sure of your way. You're being chased by something loud that just won't go away. Though you keep on running, it follows close behind. With snapping twigs, it feels so close. Or is that in your mind? Calm. Your little boat floats gently on an ocean smooth and blue. Softly rocking back and forth, you gaze upon the view. The seabirds serenade you as they slowly pass you by, and with the lapping of the waves, you give a peaceful sigh. Everyone is different and their feelings aren't the same, and what you feel is who you are. It's something you must claim. Try to walk in someone's shoes to see how they might feel. For though you cannot see them, feelings are still strong and real. That's right. You must claim your feelings, allow yourself to feel them. There is no shame. And doing that allows us to understand how someone else might feel with their feelings too. Because even though we can't see them, they're there underneath for everyone. And they're very strong and very real. It is great to understand and notice our feelings. Like we talked about before, this helps us to understand about other people too. That is called having compassion. We're going to talk a bit more about the word compassion later as the term goes on. We're all practicing this and it is not easy. It is okay to feel any feeling. The trick is to notice it and become aware of it. Once we start doing this, we can reduce the impact of hurtful feelings and the power they have over us. We can start creating our own happiness instead. That is why noticing and being aware is the key. Have a wonderful week. Try and notice your feelings this week and figure out where they're coming from and why. I will see you next week for another episode of Metta Minds with Miss Helene.